my short nap.
Yeah, and after the whole Jeb incident, too.
Yeah, over the Jeb incident too. We found strange footage about that.
Yeah,
We'll show it to you on a later day.
Yeah, I think he
As
was
soon as we
busy.
get out.
I think the one we found first was he went up against the Slender Man.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah, very dark.
Anyway, on to better subjects.
If you hear anything about Jeb, let us know.
if you see Jeb anywhere or anything that looks remotely like Jeb,
Leave a comment for us down below.
and leave it on our Facebook page too, because we take messages there.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
Alright. I've done one. Forgot what we were starting off with. Which one?
Which one do you want to start off with today?
Let's do this one.
All right, our 10 favorite 90s
Oh, yeah.
cartoons growing up.
It's time for
Number 10.
Alright, we chose SpongeBob for the number 10 mainly because
Mainly because it's going downhill after like
Oh,
the
yeah.
5th season or something.
yeah, very
But we
bad.
did watch the crap out of SpongeBob growing up.
Very memorable quotes from it.
Yeah, there are a lot of quotes from there.
For some reason, all I mainly remember is little, 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 lee. Oh, little, 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 lee.
Oh,
Little, 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 lee.
and then I remember like where they were, them and Mr. Krabs were going to parties like, I'm ready to party. Are you ready to party, Patrick?
I'm ready to party. Are you ready to party, Mr. Krabs?
I'm ready to party. Are you ready to party, SpongeBob?
I'm ready to party. Are you ready to party, Patrick?
You can shut up now.
Yeah, same here.
And I forgot one. Oh yeah, it was wintertime in Sandy's Dome, and SpongeBob and Patrick were playing in the snow. And SpongeBob was like, "Okay, Pinhead, your
Hey.
time is up." He's like,
Who you calling Pinhead?
Pinhead.
I love that. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to
Number 9.
Stimpy. I think you know this one better.
Yeah,
than
Ren and
I.
Stimpy, Powder Toast Man. Even just thinking about it makes me laugh because
I don't think I've
he
ever
was the
seen that
complete
episode.
opposite of what a hero should be. Like Powder Toast Man is like, Powder Toast Man. He start flying, get ready to fly, and then Toast just charts out of his butt.
I guess
and he
that's where
flies backwards too.
I guess that's where they got the idea for that troll face game.
Yeah.
Fail Man.
Yeah.
I'd still say I did this on my old channel and I still stick by. If somebody makes a comic book of Fail Man, I'm going to read it.
Mm-hmm.
So get to work, artists. Making me a comic. I will read it. Maybe even sign it and send it back to you. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
Number 8.
For this one here, we decided to go against the cartoons of our childhood and go to more of the sitcom.
Yeah, for particularly Full House. There are
Yeah.
2 quotes I remember from that, and one of them I forgot her name. I hadn't watched it in a long, long time.
Neither
but it
have
was
I.
a little kid going, "You got it, dude."
That's the same one who said, "How rude."
No, those were 2 different people actually.
No, actually, it was that same little kid. Because that same little kid would constantly do that. Although technically, he's not wrong. Turns out the actress who played the little kid was Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, they were 2 different people.
Yeah, and they would take turns. So I got a mouthful of cookies. Take turns acting.
Never work with, in Hollywood, never work with children or animal unless it's a twin children.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever one starts getting cranky, you just bring in the other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I want to talk about Full House a little bit. That was actually a really good series.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a long, long time. Gave you some good life lessons too.
It was very funny.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it was the 90s, and now it's outdated, but all in all, it's still a good show.
One of the better things I just remember was mainly just that was back whenever guys would sneak in through the window. Now they
Yeah.
don't do that.
No.
Now they just come on in and say please. and stay
Very,
behind.
very rarely do you see that.
Oh yeah. My bass is still on.
Hmm.
All right, let's move on.
Number 7.
Now this one here was an iconic cartoon from when we were growing up.
And that is Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold!
And the one quote that that made the whole show, and without it, the show would be nothing. It would have ended in the first season probably. It was
Move it, football head! Everybody remembers that Olga, or Helga, my bad.
yeah, Helga.
Olga was
I
her
think-
sister. Helga, the protagonist of the antagonist of the whole series, technically, but had a secret crush on our main star.
Arnold.
Yeah, and one of the main things I remember was she would just go duck and hide in different places.
He says, and like, oh
Just
Arnold,
be
you're the sun
poetic.
in my day.
And actually, it actually gave a good life lesson too, as well, because they showed origins of how all that happened and
Yeah.
how all that started.
And she also had like that shrine in her closet to Arnold, which was really creepy.
You can throw people into doing stuff like that just by laughing at them at an early age
Yeah.
for having a little bit of a crush on somebody.
Yeah. So if you, listen, if you laugh at someone for doing something, they're gonna do it more.
Just remember, they may turn out to be the bully because of you. So stop getting mad at the bully. Think about what you did whenever you were younger.
We've all got skeletons in the closet.
Yeah. Let's move
All right.
on.
Move on.
Number 6.
Kenan and Kel, one of the funniest duos out there
Yeah,
in the 90s.
as far as Nickelodeon is concerned.
Oh yeah. They had so many iconic things.
But the one that sticks out to us the most, and I'll let you go ahead and say this. Go ahead.
Who loves orange soda? Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. Do you? Oh, I do.
And he
Ooh.
drank like a 2 liter in like 10
This
seconds.
boy would drink so much orange soda. I remember an episode because they showed it on the 90s are all that. They showed on one episode where he went and got a X-ray and everything was orange. It was
Everything was
funny.
orange.
And everybody's trying to figure out, because everybody knows where Kenan is, everybody's trying to figure out where Kel is. If you guys know where Kel is, and if I missed something in my research, trying to figure out what is he doing now, leave a comment for us down below and tell us, because I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were a great duo, and just for Kenan to, for that duo just to be gone, it's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
I know they both also showed up in all that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's move on to...
Number 5.
Quit doing that.
What does the scouter say?
Quit straining. You're gonna have colon cancer by the time you're 30.
Have you guessed what we're talking about yet?
You guessed it right. The
Dragon Ball Z. Now what does the scouter say?
His power level is 1006.
Really?
Yeah. Go get him.
Oh crap.
Wait. Nappa.
What?
I just got her upside down. It's over 9,000.
Then why do you still sound so pleased?
Because he's still not a threat to me. He's not a threat to me.
Oh. That's right.
Oh, wait, that's the abridged version. Never mind.
Yeah, that's right. Dragon Ball Z, one of the most iconic animes ever, actually. Not from the 90s, ever.
Yeah, ever. I still watch it.
Oh yeah, I do too whenever it's on. It basically taught you life lessons as well. Yes, it was very action-packed. There was a lot of yelling involved. But it taught you, no matter the odds, never give up.
Never. Ever.
Never give
Never
up.
give up. And
Always
that one
keep
quote,
fighting what you believe.
That one quote which we already mentioned is, "It's over 9,000."
That and a lot of yelling.
Yeah.
Once again, to quote the abridged series, Gohan told me about the fighting in the past. This is a lot different. All he said was, there's a lot of yelling.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, yelling helps you work out. So if you yell more, you'll be able to lift more,
Well,
and fight more.
what it was they were trying to build up the ki. Which, incidentally enough, it's time for a science fact about it. Turns out, what it is ki is a form of chi. But what it is ki is different, I do believe, because instead of it being energy, it's actually the electrical currents of the body. That's why you see lightning around them whenever the power is unstable. And in fact, the energy blast you see is not actually energy.
Really?
It's plasma,
That
the
makes sense.
fourth element. Because what it is Goku, whenever he charges up his signature Kamehameha Goku, guys, he's actually superheating the air in his hands and turning it into plasma. Now, Super Saiyan. Actually, there's some science behind it too. You can make that you can actually turn it into more energy. show that. It takes a good bit to start it up. And once you get started, it takes a small amount to keep it going.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Number 4.
Do the monkey with me. Come on. Hey, baby. Yeah, whatever. That's right. We're talking about Johnny Bravo.
The good old Johnny Bravo, the messed up Elvis Presley we all know.
Now you can catch this cartoon on Boomerang still.
Yeah.
It's actually still pretty funny.
Yeah, I still watch it from time to time when I want to reminisce my childhood, like
Oh,
when
yeah.
I do Dragon Ball Z.
It still is a TV show that actually shows as well standards.
Yeah.
Pretty much you got the main protagonist of the whole thing. He's buff. He built up his muscles because he thought he was going to get all the girls. And he's also confident despite the fact of how many times he has got rejected. I think he literally had 3 instances of actually getting a girl.
Yeah, but one of them was the vampire.
One was a vampire making her boyfriend jealous. Another was a deer, and then the third one was a werewolf. And he was willing to try to make at least 2 out of 3 of those work.
Wow.
It was hilarious. All right, I think now we're moving to.
Number 3.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. That's right. Our quote from this show is actually the theme song from the very first episode. They have never been able to top it, and I want to bet that many of you guys just heard us singing that, sung it along.
Yeah, I guarantee he's singing along. And his shirt is perfectly fitting for that.
I played Pokemon since Gen 1. I was around. I am not a Gen 1er. I think I mentioned that in random lunchtime.
Yeah, but
What
that'll
do
come
we
out
call it?
Saturday though.
Yeah, but I played it since I was young. It was very good, and it still is in my life today. I still play the games. I prefer the games over the series. That's
Really?
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, even though the series is good in its own way, the games are just unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
I think they got away they're messing up the series and messing up the essence.
They
of
need
it.
in my opinion, in my personal opinion, they got so many more game characters. Yes, I know. Red's not Ash. Ash is not Red. The anime and the manga are 2 different things. I get that. I know that, but you have one character from the game series that was not named after a color.
Yeah.
That was Brendan and Meg from Generation 3. And I think after that they started pretty much keeping it where they weren't named after their default names were not named after the color.
Yeah.
So I think that they could at least use one of those newer generation characters to be
Yeah,
the
I think
main
they could have done
protagonist.
that.
Considering nowadays kids, you guys don't even know why Pikachu's not in a Pokeball. You guys don't know anything that's going on.
It's simply because in the TV series, Pikachu likes to stay out of his Pokeball.
Yes, you have to go all the way back to Gen 1, which was the best one, even though it warped the laws of Pokemon so much. Anyways, we digress.
Number 2.
Hey!
Dun, dun.
Now, there are several great quotes from this too. This was a big part of my childhood.
I watched this show obsessively. Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Everybody loved it. It was a great show. I actually heard something too whenever it was the final episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie that the creator of Ed, Ed and Eddie literally based every character off of a piece of his own personality. Which was amazing. And I recently found out, and I found a little meme, that it turns out Goku, whether it's from the Dragon Ball Z Kai
I think it
series
was from the
or
Kai
regular
series.
anime,
'Cause he
actually
sounds
has the same voice actor as Rolf. You know,
yeah, but
the
you'll
foreign
see
guy.
that meme right.
You dare mock the son of a shepherd!
We'll plug it in right there so
Yeah,
you can
we'll
see.
put it in there.
Or you can check out our Facebook page and see it.
Yeah, it's on there too. I busted out laughing when I saw it. You know Rolf. Everybody knows Rolf. Yes, please, thank you. The
Yes,
very
please, thank you.
weird foreign guy until you get him mad. As soon as you get and then you are. I mean, I really don't know why anybody wants to mess with Rolf. Anyways, I
No,
mean,
you
this
don't
guy
wanna
was
mess with
able
Rolf.
to rip trees out of the ground with his bare hands.
And move a house. Like you saw the episode with the
Exactly.
cursed phone. Rolf was like, "Artie, what you talking about?" He's moving the house back while he's walking backwards.
Exactly. I think the only person who can actually contend with Rolf in there is actually the big lovable lug himself.
Ed.
Yeah,
Which
It's-
actually happened to be one of my favorite characters. What's not
it's
to love about him?
actually-
He's lovable. He's completely innocent. He just has a lot of great qualities about him.
Oh yeah. All right, let's move on to
Number 1. Woohoo!
We made it all the way up here.
And
No,
the
this
truth
is the thing is, we don't know.
no, but
There's so many great series from the 90s.
that's why we want you to leave in the comments or on our Facebook page what your favorite 1990s cartoon was that is not on this list.
1990s or just straight up TV show. Granted, they have to be children appropriate because if they're
Yes.
not, then you are not a 90s child.
No South Park, please.
Oh heck no! Even though South Park is pretty fucking nice.
Yeah, but we're not going to go into detail about that. If I can talk correctly.
All right. Well, I think we finally hit it all.
Here's
Hit it
your
all.
book.
It's time for us to go ahead and close this show out.
And then bring out the trick or treat bucket,
Bucket
of
of randomness. We'll have to say that again when we have the bucket up, so I can do that cool animation that I found.
All right,
Ready?
go.
Well, I really hate to say it, but it's time to end the show. Thank you for watching now. Leave a comment down below. And now it's time to pick a topic to help us close this out. If you really like it, please scream and shout. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you could, please like, comment, and share it. Also, remember to subscribe. It's time for us to now do the Trick or Treat Bucket of Randomness. Check out that cool caption.
Yeah, you gotten a lot better with editing.
Oh yeah, I've been doing nothing work on it.
All right, gonna mix them up good, like usual. I'm not gonna look. I like that bass line, by the way. It's perfect for it. Okay, we did something similar to this last week. You ready for it? Reckless thinks he is in a confessional.
All right. You know, I thought about one idea for this. I'll tell you whenever the camera's off.
All right.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Go ahead, my son.
Well, I have been caught peeping into the women's bathhouse and taking pictures, as well as prompting some of these girls who are underage to come back to my house and visit a donkey.
I think you're looking for the Too Much Information booth.
Oh.
It's down the hall, second door to the right.
Alright.
If you go into the closet of skeletons, you went too far.
There's just a toilet in here.
You went way too far. Go back about 3 doors.
Oh, okay, found it. Thank you, Padre.
You're welcome.